What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel after another long hiatus. In the last video we installed all these carbon fiber pieces for the interior, and today we have a couple of more mods for it. We are going to be installing this Alcantara OEM steering wheel as well as the Alcantara shift knob. I got both of them OEM pieces from a couple of members in the 5th Gen ZL1 Facebook group page. So Matt and Justin, if you're watching, shout out you guys, because this is gonna be a much needed upgrade to put this interior together. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right, first step, we're gonna have to turn the steering wheel upside down. And I'm gonna try and make sure that this is as straight as possible, because we're ripping this off and putting the new one on.
Like a horror movie villain.
Whoa, calm down. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. All right, with that done, let's go to the trunk and disconnect the battery. I forgot how much shit's needed to fucking get to this thing. Last time I was in here in the garage with it closed, it was cold outside, and now it's piss hot and raining. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Otherwise I would open the garage door, but I don't want to. So it's hot as fucking balls in here. Alright, last time I did this, I fucking completely lost this bolt underneath, and I had to take the entire battery out, so let's not do that. Oh, okay. You stay right there. Okay. Battery safely disconnected. All right, we're gonna hop back in here. Just like last time, to take the airbag out, there's two tabs on the back side. You gotta stick something in, going at this angle, and then leveraging it in towards the wheel. I think last time I used an Allen wrench, or an Allen key. Can't remember what size I used, but oh, there we go. Fucker. Okay, hold on. Let's carefully remove this bomb, and I'll show you guys what I did in a second. So you're gonna stick it in that slot in the back and push it in this way. See how it springs moving? That's all that's doing. Sometimes you might have to like crank it over a little bit, but that is all that's doing. And I just had to like really force it over like that and shimmy the airbag out a little bit to get it out. But with that done, there is a wire harness right there. I don't know if I need to get that now. I'm gonna try and get that now. Okay, that's disconnected. And there's another wire harness right here. Oh, that's for this. I don't think you need to disconnect that actually, because it's not attached to the wheel. So, last thing we should have is this T50 Torx bit. Should be able to just take it out and then pop this off. Too easy. Oh yes. Now what I gotta do, wire those through. Just like that, we're done. That was like this. Want to make sure you really don't fuck up your clock spring. But this is good. So, because of my aftermarket shit, we're gonna have to transfer my carbon piece over to the new one, because I definitely want to keep that. So, let's go do that. Okay, to get this off, here's a tab underneath this connector. Push it in, pull it out. Same thing on this side. Push it in, pull it out, and the rest of this is just push tab I'm gonna try and pry it out. There we go, look at that. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take these out and just transfer this onto the new one. There we go, cool. I really didn't need to do this because the other piece has this, but this one's got a little tiny bit of staining on it, and the new one looks like brand new, so I'd rather just use new shiny parts, you know me? You know? Let's go ahead. Transfer everything over now. Alright, this is all back together now. All we gotta do is literally just push this into place. Okay, now we're gonna plug our two side connectors in. All right. Yeah, dude, this feels so nice. All right, now let's go slap this back in the car. Okay, we're gonna make sure we're very careful here. I'm gonna fish my airbag wires through first. Okay, I gotta make sure this is lined up right. Looks about right. I'm gonna plug this harness back in. Cool. We have our airbag back. Do is flip this around and push it back in. All right, let's go. This feels immaculate. Looks cool too. All right, at the time of filming, I don't have the knob, so I'm gonna put everything back for now, but this next clip you see will be me installing the knob, so here is that. Alright, in my infinite wisdom, I totally forgot probably the most important piece, which is threading the bolt back in. So yeah, don't be like a fucking idiot like I was and get overzealous and completely put everything back together just to not have the fucking bolt in. I'm gonna snug this down. Okay, I'm gonna find what the torque spec is because I have no idea. Okay, I have found it is 35 foot-pounds. Oh, don't tell me I need my fucking extension. I need my fucking extension. Oh, wait. Hold on. I have extension right here. Yes. Let's go. Ugh, Jesus. That was an awkward angle. Okay. Now, let's put everything back together. Alrighty guys, a couple of days later and the shift knob finally got in, so thank you Matt once again for doing that. You're a lifesaver if you're watching this. So to take this out, it's pretty simple. I'm going to put the key in, just leave it an accessory.
Drinks and unforgettable energy.
Turn
this
off.
Is where Southern Colorado's business community comes.
Shut up. There we go. We're just gonna push this all the way back. I'm gonna use this to show, but there's a little cover here. You can take a small flathead and put it in to pry it out, and then here, let me just do that real quick. And then underneath that, inside of here, is going to be a T20 Torx bit that you have to screw out. So let's do that. Okay, sorry for the dinging. I need the light in here, so I have to have the doors open. Okay. There's the little T20. All I gotta do is just yank up on this. Old knob out. New knob just slides in. There we go. Stupid. Okay. This is all the way up. All right. Now I just gotta put this Torx bit back in. This is gonna be a little bit hard to show you guys. I can't even see what I'm doing. In the hole. Doesn't feel like it. Okay. Anyways, you put that back in. It's gonna be a little bit hard to show you guys with this camera on my face. It makes it even harder to do. So let me go ahead and just knock this out real quick. All right, shift knob is fully back together now. It's really not that hard. I just couldn't see. I had this huge camera on my face. But yeah, here is the final product. We got the OEM suede steering wheel along with the OEM suede shift knob. I just love the feel of both. I know this isn't a manual. I'm not sitting here shifting gears with this, but I think it still feels great, and I just wanted it to match because that's what the suede package came with from the factory. So yeah, thank you again to both of you that helped me get these. Easy process with buying, so I appreciate that. Yeah, short, simple, sweet, easy video for you guys. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.